Sada bi trebalo, ali tako, online, jeste, da imamo i Madame Aurélie Poirier, ona je iz francuske agencije za upravljanje i povraćaj zaplijenjene i konfiskovane imovine, koja će nam govoriti o francuskom modelu i možda da vidimo koje su to stvari primjenjive i na Crnu Goru. Madame Poirier, the microphone is yours.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. So I'm going to introduce you the AGRASC. AGRASC means the French Agency for the Recovery and Management of Seized and Confiscated Assets. No, to be honest, no one says the full name. We are known as AGRASC, even by criminals. So AGRASC was created by law in 2010. It's a unique agency for all French territory, working from the beginning of the seizure proceedings to the sale of confiscated assets. And this is a major modernization of the law of seizure and confiscation. Our goal is to develop, to simplify seizure in criminal matters in order to ensure the full effectiveness of confiscation penalty. And we also improve the management of seized assets. Concretely, the AGRASC is a public national administrative body under dual supervision. On one side, Ministry of Justice, and on the other side, Ministry of Public Accounts. In the AGRASC, we are 86 and multidisciplinary staff. There is judges, because personally I was, before joining the AGRASC, I was investigative judge specialized in organized crime and financial crime. There are also prosecutors, court registry heads, police officers, customs officer, tax administration agents. So this is a central headquarters based in Paris with several departments. For example, real estate assets department, personal property department, etc. And a fairly recent and operational creation. These are 8 regional branches in 8 main cities. For example, today I'm speaking to you from the Rennes branches in Brittany, so far away from Montenegro. This is I have to say that it's a really great professional experience to be part of the AGRASC, because this is a unique model and a unique system with many goals. First, we provide support and assistance to the law enforcement agency. It means that we provide technical assistance and training to prosecutors, to courts, judges, and to law enforcement agencies. Each day we help police officers to prepare, to write their seizure and confiscation orders. The point is, we don't do the asset tracing, we don't seize or confiscate, the police officers and the court do, but we help them for that. It's useful to have an agency gathering people from the judiciary, police, tax administration, and assets manager, so that each agent can use their professional network and professional tools in the interest of asset recovery. Each year, we provide over 100 training days to prosecutors, judges, and investigators, and every day, more than I would say 50 telephone support calls are handled. So in practical terms, that means we receive requests by email and by phone, and we go directly to the court to provide training. This is a big part of my mission. The second part is to manage complex assets, and this is a very original job because Agras centralizes the management and seized assets. It means cash amounts and bank accounts. Currently, this represents 3 billion euro on our bank account. We manage those billions. It's not ours, of course. We also publish on land register, for example, seizure for real estate, and then we sell confiscated building. Asset reuse is also a very important part of our mission, and of course, for all that, there is always a court order, for that. We proceed with sale of movable property before judgment in situation where the good sales are no longer useful to establish the truth and is likely to depreciate, to deteriorate, or too expensive to maintain. I don't know if you can share or project the photos I sent you before to illustrate my point, because you can see some example of luxury furniture sales, Porsches, we also Porsches, and luxury watches like Rolex. We did that each year. There are many sales like that. That's very interesting. And with those sales, if the defendant is convicted, we enforce this amount. Otherwise, we return the proceeds of the sale to him. We also allocate sales assets, mainly cars, to investigative and judicial service. Always, I repeat, always based on a court decision. There also a photo for this example I sent to you. Reuse of size and confiscating assets by the judiciary and law enforcement agency, for example, cars, drone, hi-fi material, and Agras work with law enforcement agencies and judges. The main goal is to take from delinquents to finance the state and those who fight against a crime and protect victims. We also pay confiscating amounts to the general state budget or to the support fund. There are drug support fund, anti-prostitution fund, and here you can see this is and then there are some photos of the example of sales by public auction. Yeah. And you can see. Then after, there's a photo of luxury furniture that we already. That's it. Very interesting. After there is a big sale, exceptional sale of Porsches. That this was vintage Porsches in a money laundering case. And after that, a big sale. Okay, for luxury watches. Stand in Besançon, in France, of course. And after that, you can have example of reuse assets for investigative and judicial services. We also reuse confiscated building for social purposes. Association against violence against women, for example, or victims of prostitution, or to fight against precariousness. And after that, you have an example. As you can see on the next picture, it was a case of slum housing, and in January 2023, the building became a social housing. In 2024, the total amounts of judicial decision enforced by Agras represent 245 million euros. The exceptional public auction that we organize, we select assets from across the country. Those gave rise to significant media coverage and great visibility on the public network. And with that, we also may compensate civil claimants in criminal proceeding by giving priority ranking to their claims over assets, which have been definitely confiscated. And in 2024, 11 million euros have been paid to victims. Informing public creditors prior to any restitution of frozen assets, because before the return of any non-confiscated assets, in order to ensure payment of any fiscal, custom, or social bond, to be honest, the defendants rarely thank us for paying their debts. But anyway, in 2024, this represents 10 million euros. Finally, one of my mission is international cooperation in seizure and confiscation matters, representation abroad in the various agency network, for example, CARIN, ARO, or on a specific body. The Financial Action Task Force is one of them. And AGRAS is available to assist the courts in drawing up freezing and confiscating certificates in or outside the European Union. We also play an important role in handling incoming requests. So, to resume, AGRAS is involved throughout the entire criminal justice process, and the main purpose of seizure are, of course, confiscations.